Now there's a reason why Punjabis are super buff and super healthy, and I feel it's primarily because we combine the deliciousness of high protein things like paneer with the nutrition of pawpaw petrol or palak. I bring you my palak paneer recipe. So before we start talking about the ingredients or the recipe, you gotta get your hands on a big vessel and you gotta go in with 2 handfuls of spinach leaves. Remember, in other Indian gravies, the base is made from onion, garlic and things like that. But in this case, the base of the gravy is all about that spinachy goodness. So get it in a big vessel and just leave it on a super low flame without any water. And eventually you'll see that it starts steaming like this. What's happening is that the leaves at the bottom are getting wilted, and your job now is to transfer the leaves at the top to the bottom of the vessel. So without burning your hands, make sure you flip all those leaves like this. So after about 5 to 10 minutes on a low flame, that pawpaw petrol is almost ready to be used. But you gotta remember, this is just the base of the curry. So after about 5 to 10 minutes, when the leaves are completely wilted, you know it's ready to be blitzed up. But hey, let it cool down first. And once it's cooled down, blitz it up, baby. Let's get back on track. BeerBiceps is Sada Desi food channel, and that's why we've got onions, garlic, ginger and chili, which we're gonna blitz up of course because this is palak paneer. The cooking process starts with taking about a tablespoon of ghee and getting it in that same vessel because we're lazy people. So once your ghee is nice and hot, you can go in with that onion paste first. Now keep in mind that we're only gonna go in with about half the onion paste, not all of it. You wanna save the rest for later. So saute the paste only until it starts browning, not until it's deep golden brown. So as you can see here, the onion isn't completely dark brown, it's just kind of golden, and this is a great point to go in with that ginger, garlic and chili paste. And as we do with paste in Indian cooking, just saute it till you can smell it and till the flavors are homogeneous. So once it's formed this ugly looking clump, beautify it with that gorgeous goodness of that green palak. Add a little water, go in with just a little bit of salt and just bring it to a boil. It's as simple as that. Phase 2 of making pawpaw petrol starts like this. So you gotta have milk boiling in one vessel and you gotta have your other vessel on a low flame. So in your other vessel, go in first with just a little bit of butter, less than a teaspoon, and just let it melt away. So once it's melted, you go in with that remaining onion paste. Now here we're creating a roux or a thickener for the palak paneer. But in this case, we're kind of Indianizing it by adding that little bit of onion paste. It gives it a very sweet and oniony kind of feel. So saute it till again the onions are golden. Make sure you don't take them till they're super dark. And then you can go in with a tablespoon of maida or all-purpose flour. Now traditionally, this is a French technique of thickening sauces where they add all-purpose flour to a lot of butter. In this case, we're just taking a minimal amount of oil, but we will add just a little bit of ghee to kind of get it going again. So once your roux form this nice clump, you know it's time to go in with that boiling hot milk. Keep in mind you want to go in very slowly and you want to be whisking it as you go in with the milk. In this case, we're just trying to avoid formation of those little clumpy bits. So when you break it up, it kind of just becomes this nice homogeneous thick mixture. So this mixture will do the job for us. But you know what? We're making palak paneer. And palak or spinach has a very bitter flavor naturally. And yes, that is sugar. BeerBiceps is using just a tablespoon of sugar for this roux. But keep in mind, sometimes you need to think more of the taste and less about macros and healthy food. So you can skip this step, or even better, you can go in with stevia, which is a herbal sweetener. But I didn't have any stevia at home, and that's why sugar does the job for me. Sugar does an amazing job of balancing out your palak paneer. So once your roux is this thick, you can go straight into your gravy. Now this roux is velvety, it's thick, and above all, it's sweet because of the onion and the sugar. And this is just gonna give us one super balanced curry. So make sure you don't waste any of that roux. Get some milk in your roux container and pour the rest out. So taste your sauce one last time, adjust the seasoning according to your own taste. After it's seasoned, add just a dash of garam masala for that Indian spicy goodness. And finally, you can go in with that protein. If you want, you can fry up the paneer before putting it into the curry. But you know what? In this recipe, the magic lies in making a great curry. So once your paneer is in the curry, your silky smooth palak paneer is ready. Best served with a couple of rotis on the side. And as for the macros for this one, well, it depends on how much paneer you're adding to the gravy. But the more important thing is that this is one of the best meals ever. Oh yeah!